Bayview community dates back some 300 years, and most of the people here were descendants of slaves. We didn't think the American dream was for us. We had been neglected for so long. We stopped trying, we stopped hoping, and we started settling. Things had gotten so bad until people were living in third world conditions. The water was tainted, the outhouses were running over, the pump stand was right near the outhouse.
So much of the community around them was prospering and doing well, and yet here was Bayview, lost in another century for which no one seemed to really care.
From that open view, it was a mess. Anybody would have looked at this place and said, scrap it. It was November in 1994. There was a proposed maximum security prison right here in Bayview.
This is a good vacant piece of land. There's nobody here that really knows how to fight it. It's an easy place to come in and get this project done.
They didn't know the culture, they didn't care, they didn't know the contributions from the past. Where we come from and what we have contributed is in those fields. When you remove the field, you remove the rest of our past, as if we never been here.
Granted, it was impoverished, but this very bucolic setting with no lights, you can see the stars at night, to suddenly having searchlights.
And I called the local churches, put the word around. That place was packed. Black, white, environmentalists, everybody came out to oppose the prison.
For the Nature Conservancy, the prison represented a very significant threat to the water quality of the coastal bays nearby.
We were on the same side of getting rid of this problem. Bayview from the standpoint of we don't want this prison pushed on our community, and us from the standpoint of this isn't really good for the ecology of the Eastern Shore.
Different mixed group, but a shared vision. It was a different type of fight than I had ever seen.
All of a sudden, we achieved victory. We beat the prison. Now what?
We had gained that little spirit inside to speak up.
We have stood together and have proven that we can take power within our hands for something positive to build upon. Never let back on that.
The Nature Conservancy could not have fought off this prison on its own, and so it was up to us to work hand in hand with them to chart a course forward. We got lots of questions and curious glances.
The black community believed the Nature Conservancy were our enemies. They buying up our farms.
We had just been buying land for the sake of nature. We realized that these little parcels of land aren't divorced from the people who live in and around them.
That memorandum of understanding with the Nature Conservancy, that was the beginning of everything.
We'll work with you, Bayview, to chart this course forward, but you need to work with us on the conservation side too. We'll adopt your vision if you'll adopt ours, and that made both of us stronger.
We organized 52 families, formed a nonprofit to purchase 160 acres of farmland. We put in infrastructure, a water system, a state-of-the-art sewage system. We obtained mortgages and became first-time home owners. We could not have seen all of the little pieces that made this whole big project a success.
It's not just about protecting a place, it's about protecting an entirety of a system in which people live and on which people depend.
It's more than just our livelihood, it's ours. Protecting yourself, protecting your environment gave us the edge in building our community.
When you join today, you'll help the Nature Conservancy achieve lasting results for both people and nature.